Not weird.
To like my case, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Hungrybox dropped a number of sets of foxes.
Not really other characters, though.
Not really.
You don't see it too often. Ice Climbers is probably the second most, oddly enough.
Yeah.
He lost. I mean, last I remember him losing like a Marth or Shig. I remember he lost to Kirby Kaze in winners at Apex 2013.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, let's watch the spacing here. I think that like Marth being able to keep Puff out is so huge.
That's the stock.
Oh my God, that is a punish right there.
Yeah. Hungrybox got to be careful throwing on rest like that.
And I like that he did the slight optimization of, you know, jumping into the middle and hitting him ever so slightly closer to the edge.
Right. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Dark Rain Escort.
Dark Rain Escort.
You know about the Dark Rain Escort? I know you know about the Dark Rain Escort.
Just walk the Puff over.
You walk the sleeping Puff over to the edge of the stage and you Falcon Punch him.
Yeah. Hungrybox looking for a rest there. Either that or just scaring him into like, depleting a lot of his shield and then looking for a poke.
Yeah.
Both would be pretty smart.
That's right.
Both very scary.
Marth is a pretty good punish game, by the way, on Jigglypuff if they don't DI.
It depends on the hit, right?
No,
yeah, and the DI.
Sorry, I specifically meant off of throws.
I see.
It's a 50-50 mix-up, almost true to the point. Like, if they DI in, you know, you want to forward throw them. If they DI out, you want to down through them. And you can actually get like chain grabs.
Yeah, I've seen down throw.
Sets up for tippers.
Ooh!
But it's hard. All right.
Every pound is so dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, PewPewU, not jump canceling that one grab. I wonder if that like the grab box goes lower, or if he just missed it.
That was
Sometimes
really nice
it changes the whole grab hitbox. Yeah, that was a good recovery.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure. Interesting. Oh, jeez.
You looked like you went for a roll read. Nair's going to do it. Nair's enough. Yeah. 145, that's a good percent to take Puff out at as Marth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, of course you want the tippers, but that's not happening nowadays.
Yeah, not quite, you know.
Oh, good weight.
There's one.
I feel like on that forward
game.
smash on the shield, you really have to have the discipline to like wait until after the shield stun's done to grab, but also like early enough so that they can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, he's going for the kill off the top.
Looking for the repeat, yeah.
And that's dangerous, yeah. I mean, if you have a way to make Puff be really afraid to shield on platforms, that's a big tool.
Yeah, definitely.
I hear screams from the crowd. I think they're loving this PewPewU Marth movement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so pretty. Wow.
And Hungrybox,
was that wake up dash attack?
Yeah. He called, in my opinion, he called out you were getting too cute with these dash dances.
Yeah.
And you're going to miss the DI if I throw something like this out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. I think that it was a prediction by Hungrybox. Well done. Either way.
The down tilt's such a good move in neutral.
Yeah, and Hungrybox really abusing the crouch.
It just punishes him for crouch. You're not going to kill him off it, but you're just going to get damage. Like, stop doing that. Because you can act out of the down tilt so quickly.
Almost 1,000 joules. Forward tilt to up tilt. Forward B to up tilt. Popularized by Cactuar as a floaty killer.
That's right.
Nice. Read the double jump and got the tipper
I think he recognized that he could have jumped out if he just did the 1,000 needles like you said, yeah.
So then that's another 50-50 that he's established with Hungrybox.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think, like, I watch FGC commentary. All right, I'll tell you after this match. This is way too close. Hungrybox currently down a stock. PewPewU in prime position to take the first game. However, I will say, just like Toph said, it was the closest 3-0 we've ever seen.
Yeah.
PewPewU was in this position versus Hungrybox at NCR, and Hungrybox was able to clutch it out.
Every game.
Every game.
Here's the thing, by the way. Just one. Oh!
Whoa! Perfect spacing.
There's
no DI.
Yeah,
that Puff exploded.
Yes. That Puff exploded. I saw the charge on it, too. So what I was going to say, the one thing about this set is that this might be the first Marth Puff set where it does not look particularly bad for either character.
Yes.
You see this? I'm watching an even matchup right now.
So yeah, and there's a lot of things at play, right? Puff has tools and Marth has a lot of tools.
Yeah.
The one thing that I think is the big 50-50 that's happening all the time, the guessing game, is whether or not Puff will be crouching and whether or not Marth's going to go for the grab.
Yeah.
They have to feel each other out at every point because Marth's so devastating off of the grab, and Puff is so devastating if she correctly reads that a grab's coming and crouches it.
Definitely.
So that's like the fundamental game, and that's why I think you see a lot of Kevin dash dancing back and forth, and a lot of Hungrybox doing teeny tiny wave dashes to like manipulate his spacing.
Yeah.
While crouching.
Most definitely.
And that's the core of it.
Right there too. It's so I'm not sure if that can be rested maybe on like prediction.
I don't think so.
You can throw out the next down tilt or dash out so fast.
You've heard about, I'm sure everybody's, not everybody, but at least you've heard about IASA frames.
Isaiah frames, yes.
Marth's down tilt has hella of those.
Isaiah frames. That's what I call them.
I like Isaiah frames. It stands for interrupt as soon as.
Yeah, interrupt as soon as. Whoa, maybe a little too much respect. He gets the crouch and then he does.
There were two. That happened twice this stock.
Right, yeah.
And I think that like Kevin rightly, PewPewU rightly should keep doing that until Hungrybox shows that he's going to rest. You know what I mean? Like if he's giving you grab opportunities and punishing you with only another grab, maybe we take those, right? Maybe it's worth it.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get rested, I don't know if I want to grab anymore.
Right.
In other words, he's being resilient, right? He's forcing forcing Hungrybox to throw him off this game.
Yeah, down smash is nice there. That actually came pretty close to KOing. Nice spacing with the nairs.
Yeah. Oh!
Ooh!
That up air is, yeah.
You were thinking rest.
I was thinking rest.
I was thinking fall asleep on the kid.
Literally.
Although that is rule number 1 or whatever.
Yeah. But Kevin's not the kid, so.
Yeah. He's a kid.
Yeah, he's
young.
He's definitely a kid. Young Kevin.
Yeah.
Great recovery. Somehow that down air did not hit with the...
That was almost a down air off the side KO, which would have been the first time I've seen that.
Yeah.
Second only to forward tilt with Sheik KO.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
That is the ideal punish there.
It is. And
PewPewU takes the first stock that he has taken.
Interesting.
But yeah, little flubby there. Up B did not do as much knockback as he was hoping for. Yeah. And so Hungrybox again up a stock.
Right. The mix-up there, of course, is
and up 2.
The mix-up there is if you do the early up B, you're putting it all on the line. You have to hit them.
Yeah.
Because if you don't hit them, it's such an easy thing to edge guard. But the problem is that even though we hit them, he didn't go anywhere. So that wasn't the time to go for mix-up at all.
Yeah.
There was no mix-up.
Yeah. So one interesting thing is that at this point in the game, you almost require Marth or pretty much anyone to not get rested to have a shot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like in the past, it was kind of like, you know, Puff might lose the neutral a lot, but the rest would bring her back. And you want like 1 rest per game to make it close. Now, like the way that Hungrybox plays, he's so tight that like rests really are like, I don't know, it's like icing on top of the cake.
Yeah, an already delicious cake.
Yeah.
Ooh. Going for, the downer pressure.
What I mean to say by that is, like, PewPewU needs to not get rested.
Right. The icing has to not occur. No, I mean, I get what you mean. It's like, it's part of the game plan at this point. And if he gets that at all, it's bad. He's going to win, you know. Wow.
I just literally held my breath.
I have no idea how PewPewU is making it back to the stage. That is nutty to me.
Yeah.
Wave dash forward, down tilt, great way to reestablish stage presence.
Yes.
Found like the one, found the needle in the haystack. He's got stage control again.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean that's a great point. So important versus Puff. Like getting stage position back. Wow. How did he stop?
There it is.
It was run forward.
That was pivot. You have to pivot. You have to pivot to get that timber. That is a real setup. I did not think there were Marths that like really practiced that. So Kevin knows about that. All right.
That was so sick. So he pivoted to the left.
First, you have to get the mix-up because you have to get their DI. And then you have to pivot.
Pivot to the left and hit the C-stick to the right.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
That looks so cool.
That is super difficult.
I thought that he like down canceled his run, but there's a lot of extra frames there that you probably can't afford to lose.
You have to run too far to get the down cancel. And,
wow. All right. Well, it's a tie game at this point. Toph, like you said, PewPewU using run forward down tilt to push Hungrybox towards the edges of the stage.
Yeah, it's down tilt's working out real nice for him.
And he's also like, oh, sorry.
No, just whenever he tries to crouch like that, went for the tipper again. You see he got the wrong DI.
Correct.
And that's what that looks like then.
Yeah.
Almost
too slow.
Slow.
Very slow, actually.
I think he went for another tipper forward smash there. Usually dash attack in the wrong direction. That's what that is.
I see.
Because you hit the A button 1 frame early.
Right. I would be using the C-stick, and just nothing would happen when I run.
Right.
But whatever.
Yeah, you know. Different strokes. Go ahead.
But yeah, like, I'm just seeing a lot of PewPewU running up and having to make the guess between down tilt and grab.
Yeah.
And Hungrybox doing the exact same thing, either shielding or crouching.
Yeah.
That's like the footsies of this matchup. And I don't know, man. I think that I haven't seen this matchup played quite this way.
Yeah. Wow, there it is. That's the early up B he needs.
Oh, an opening.
Down tilts. He's
pushing his way back to the middle of the stage.
Yeah, and slowly, you know, getting a percent lead, too.
Yeah. I think with Marth, more than most characters, it's so important to build the percent of puff.
Dude, yes. And you know what I'm thinking now? Now that I'm seeing how this neutral game is being played, it's very important he gets the center stage as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Because when Marth shields, as soon as he shields 1 or 2 aerials, full jump backer will poke his shield. He doesn't even have a shield anymore.
Ah, good point. I didn't even notice.
All right.
Did he not have a double jump?
I don't know, man.
If he didn't, I didn't see it go.
Yeah. Nice tipper order from PewPewU. Nice.
Is that gonna? Wow, that was
yet.
a tipper up air at 80% at the top of stadium.
Yeah.
Still didn't do it. Amazing weight.
Wow.
PewPewU
PewPewU up a full stop.
Has Hungrybox on his last stock.
If he gets 30 or 40%, rest is out of the picture because remember, Marth has tried neutral B. PewPewU chant coming out. He's got building up the damage, and he's
got the whole crowd cheering for him.
Yo, PewPewU stone face
Show
right now.
PewPewU
Heart
your
of a
love
champion.
on Twitter. Melee and Omni's very own PewPewU, showing that maybe a Marth can beat a Puff, can beat Hungrybox in 2015.
Yeah. Up throw set up for anything.
But can he make his way back down? Hungrybox looking super dangerous.
Good roll. He knows. Yeah, he knows he can't rest.
Yeah.
People will take a rest any day right now.
Yeah.
He will DI down and end the set.
Down throw.
This is the tipper.
Gets grabbed. He's off the stage, but he's going to grab the ledge.
Yeah.
This is the time to keep it.
This
is the time to stay collected, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
This is a big moment.
Gets the stage control. Nice. Yeah. Really smart roll.
Really amazing, like, neutral from PewPewU. He's showing solid fundamentals, rivaling Hungrybox, who is a really fundamentals-based player.
That's right. All right.
This is the last stock
now.
The rest piece is back on the board. The card has appeared. Careless forward smashes will be.
Oh!
He gets the tipper forward smash! There was a NorCal chant!
Yo! That is the setup!
The crowd is going nuts right now! No one predicted this! Hungrybox super classily shakes PewPewU's hand, and I'm going to let this chant speak for itself. What a statement from PewPewU.
Prague just walked up and he pointed the Melee on Me logo on the jacket.
Dude. What a statement from PewPewU, who has always come to tournaments. Like, people have been waiting for him to break out. And I think this was his first.
Is that the first God Slaying?
It may have been.
Well, Mango kind of.